Hello, Algebra 1 students. Here we are in Unit 5, Tier 3, Lesson 3, Writing Linear Functions. Check off your booklet, please. Here we are in Lesson 3 of Tier 3, Writing Linear Functions in Standard Form. If we are given the x and y intercepts of a linear function, then we can create the linear function equation by using the slope formula and the y-intercept. This will give us the equation in slope-intercept form. Then we just move terms as needed to get the equation into standard form. So let me show you what I mean. So right here it says, given the following intercepts, create the linear function equation in standard form. So I want to use my slope formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to assign some values. This is going to be my x1, this is going to be my y1, this is going to be my x2, and this is going to be my y2. Down here, my slope equals 1 minus, and then on the bottom my x2 is 0 minus, and then my y1 is 0, and my x1 is negative 2, and minus a minus becomes a plus, so I get 1 minus 0, which is 1, over 0 plus 2, which is 2, so 1/2 is my slope. And if you notice here, my y-intercept, that is just the end of the equation in slope-intercept form, which is, if you remember, y equals mx plus b. So I can just go drop this positive 1 and this 1/2 into my equation. So I get y equals 1/2 x plus 1, which is my y-intercept. Now I can just move these terms around to get it into standard form. So let's do that. I want to get the x to the y side. So I have to minus 1/2 x here and then minus 1/2 x here. My balancing point. That gives me negative 1/2 x plus y is equal to just positive 1. But I don't want to have fractions in my standard form. So to get rid of my negative 1/2 x, I got to use our good old buddy, the distributive property, and multiply by the number that is in the denominator, or the lower half of the fraction. So I'm going to multiply every term by 2. 2 times negative 1/2 is just negative 1x, plus 2 times y is 2y. And then lastly, 2 times 1 is just 2. So now I have this equation written from these two intercepts in standard form. Good luck on your practice sets. That is how you construct a standard form equation when you're only given the two intercepts.